Sometimes I'll ask you, like,
father's occupation, mother's occupation.
yeah, like, they try and ask you tricky questions sometimes, like, what round do you expect to be taken?
Did I ever ask you if like you'd rather be a cat or a dog or something like that? Any of those like
I filled out
like personality.
I filled out a full 2-hour
Yeah.
like general question like test from the Indians one time. It was the craziest thing ever.
Jordan Getzelman is an elite athlete. More than likely be our center fielder and cover ground in both gaps. Throws really well. Has great instincts, and again, another really good defensive outfielder.
No, I put like as a big league veteran, like a family, like steady career, all-star.
I say big leaguer, franchise player.
I put everyday big leaguer too. Yeah, you have to. Nate Dodson, explain to me kind of what our outfield philosophy is.
LA Rams.
I didn't hear the last part.
What is our outfield philosophy?
Our outfield philosophy is to make plays. I don't know, we're the best looking group on the team. We got to do something,
sure.
I don't know, we're the best looking group on the team. We got to do something,
sure.
I don't know, we're the best looking group on the team. We got to do something,
sure.
Nate Dodson, we call him Dottie Football. He was the starting quarterback on the football team while they still had a program here, and he's transitioned over to baseball. And sometimes when he's out there, he looks like he's scrambling in the pocket a little bit, but he's got good instincts. He's a good athlete, and really works as hard as anyone else out there at improving. So it's always a good time working with Nate.
Yeah. What about what does it take to play outfield? I mean, is it take slappers? I mean, tell me about it.
Well, to play outfield here is just pretty simple. Just keep the ball in front, hit your cut, and limit the free bases.
Yeah.
It's pretty much all you need. I mean, it doesn't take a genius to hit your cut, but it's something we strive to work on every day.
Yeah, last requirement, hit bombs, right?
Yeah, of course. Everyone in the outfield, you clear, throw rockets, and then you clear again.
Yeah. I think it's 3 things: take efficient routes,
Yep.
clear hips, have a rocket arm. Vladimir Guerrero, good night.
It's 5 things, but you get the picture.
All right. Thank you. You always look good. Tell me, what kind of product you put in that hair?
Well, today, we got nothing. We're just going straight dry.
It's like a lion's mane.
Yeah, I give you a little hair flip if you want.
Do it. You won't.
I mean, I will.
Wow. We're going to get that in slow motion. We're going to get that in slow motion. Wow. That's the beauty of Menlo baseball right there.
I thought everybody did a really good job. Oaks on 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh!
Fired up after
Yeah.
Josie's on a vacation far away. Come around and talk it over.
One of the things I thought that was the most unique about that day is some of the leadership that emerged on the pitching staff. Thomas Cox and Jason Alexander and a few others kind of took the bull by the horns and created some charts to try to find pitchers' tendencies, and that's something that I never thought of. And they implemented that. They found some things. So I would say first and foremost, the off the field stuff was fantastic. But on the field, we did a really good job, because I look back at the first scrimmage that we had against Cabrillo, and it was better. It was significantly better on both sides of the ball. I thought we pitched better, we defended better, we hit way better, the base running was way better. And I think it's important as a team to just continually improve. Nobody's ready to play in August or September. And you have to inch your way closer to that. And I think sometimes people fall into the trap of trying to do too much too soon. And I've been impressed with this team's ability to just make gradual improvements. And so we saw the fruits of the labor in that game. And I thought every capacity of the game was very well played, and gave us some momentum going into the last couple of weeks of fall ball.
Good so far. We get after it with the outfielders, a lot of beasts. Good speed out there, a lot of athleticism. Trevor's been pushing us hard. That's our job as outfielders, is to roam that big grassy area and come up to the plate and drive in runs.
Sam Morgan is an elite defensive outfielder. He has incredibly good instincts and is really good at just turning and going and getting to the spot. Covers a ton of ground, can play all three positions out there, and throws really well from all three positions out there. We look for him to definitely be competing for a spot out there in the outfield.
A lot of weird thoughts that jump in and out of your head when you're out there. Can get a little bit lonely. So
you're all by you're stranded.
You're kind of stranded. But it's good to interact. We're developing a non-verbal way of communicating as outfielders.
Righteous. Anything else you have for the group this year?
That's it. Come out and support the Oaks.
There you go. Start Emilio. Tell me something about this year's outfield group that people wouldn't know.
This is a very special group of outfielders that we have. One thing that I guess nobody would really know about us is that we all have our own secret talents. So if you want to, find out, you got to come talk to us all individually.
Yeah.
Emilio, he's a leader out in the outfield, always looking to find ways to get better, always wanting to go out and get extra work, had me hitting fungos, work on his first step and different stuff that goes into playing the outfield. Goes incredibly hard out there. I'd say once or twice a practice we see Emilio on the ground, which, I mean, we love the effort. Also, the best glove restringer on the team. So he gets hit up all the time for fixing guys' gloves. All right, Justin Cooney Silk. I call him Cody Ross out there because he has a knack for never really catching the fly ball where most coaches would teach you to catch it, which is right above your head. He likes to catch stuff down to the side. Anyone who is a Giants fan, a San Francisco Giants fan circa 2010 knows what I mean when I say Cody Ross. But incredibly hard worker, always asks questions, really driven and motivated to become the best possible player he can. And so those are the kind of guys you like to coach, the guys that always are trying to find ways to get better.
All right, how we doing, folks? I'm here, manager of Sodexo. We're out here cooking some chicken, some stuffed chicken with my favorite type of cheese here. We got garlic and herb, thanks to Athenos. Great company, locally grown and locally sourced here in Menlo College. Unfortunately, my assistant here today could not be here. Her name is Chef Melissa. Great gal. All right, well, here we go. Here's a stuffed chicken with some mushrooms. We got the nice feta cheese on top. Hopefully that'll melt down a little bit, but it's also inside melted down. Now here in this other pan, we got the shishito peppers. Now the shishito pepper is a nice pepper. It kind of has a little jalapeno bite, but it's a little bit more salt. And we're going to use the My Plow sauce. It's a personal favorite of mine. You can see it is from a country that I'm not aware of. So we're just going to go ahead and throw that on there. Mix that nice and around, and we're just going to get this bad boy going. Stir that nice up. Oh man, hey, that looks delicious. When smell-o-vision comes out, I'll tell you what, that's going to be a hit right there. So we're going to cover that back up for a couple minutes. Maybe give it a little stir first. Oh yeah, that looks real good. Oh, look at that right there. You know, two people really inspired this dish. It is my mother, Cindy, and my father, Michael George. They really taught me how to cook from an early age, and I've brought that here to the kitchen today. Friendly tongs here. Clip, clip. Oh, clip, clip. There we go. Now we're going to get the stuffed mushroom. Now the stuffed mushroom has mozzarella cheese in it, and it's going to be real nice. Throw that chicken on there. Oh boy. I'll tell you what, I'm excited for dinner tonight. I'm going to eat well, get ready for some weights tomorrow. You know, we got to eat like an athlete out here, so we kick it up like an athlete. We got the veggies, the protein, you know, a little bit of carbs. Now let's cut inside this bad boy, see how we're looking. Oh yeah, that's real nice in there. Now we got the salt and pepper on there, nice and flavored. It's gonna have some good pow on it. Let's just get the silverware. And we're ready to eat, fellas. It's gonna be delicious. This is a spoon. You can't do much with a spoon, you need a fork. You need a fork. So here's our fork. And bon appetit. Thanks for coming into my humble abode, watching me cook a little bit of food here. Sodexo, always a pleasure. And here's my brother Jason. Hey,
And pardon me, man.
pardon me, ma'am. That's all I have to say.
So we decided to just try something new. We started doing a drill called Scramble Game, where we somehow randomize the pairing of two teams in our fall competition, because we have a 4-team fall league amongst ourselves. And what they would do is they would play a simulated game either off of a pitching machine or a BP thrower, you know, throwing the entire arsenal but just a little closer to make it more competitive. And you know, we attached a half of a point each day to that. So it was just to enhance practice each day, because it's been a little bit tricky. Our roster is a lot smaller than it has been in years past, and I actually thought it went really well. Soko, who is in first place by a landslide, won every single day this week. So it was good though, because I think sometimes during a college baseball season, as you prepare, you have to find a way to separate the training environment and the competition environment. And so I've seen this team do a really good job early on, have more of a training mentality when we're out there, focusing on things like mechanics and like body movements and approach. But we've gradually got better, so it's transitioned into just straight up competition. And the games last week were awesome. One of them went into extra innings and was decided by a game-winning home run. I believe it was Dalton Maxwell that hit it. It was really intense, and I think the guys got a lot out of it.
You're allowed to have your own flavor, and that's something that we believe in. And I'm not so sure that like everybody's quite, I don't want to say bought into that, but maybe has enough belief in themselves to do that. Because I don't know how you feel. You know, like Kevin, I don't know how you feel. You know, only you know how you feel. So you got to take ownership of what you do. You got to take ownership of how you train, ownership of how you compete, ownership of how you do your schoolwork. And it's really, it's between you and yourself ultimately at the end of the day. Okay? So if there's, you know, part of your game that you're unsure about, something that needs to get better in your personal life, whatever it might be, challenging everybody to ask what kind of ownership you have over the things that are important to you in your life.
Okay, everyone, I have the hottest girlfriend on campus, Anissa Smith. I'm Drake, she's Rihanna. It's all good. It's all love. Blow her a kiss.
Lemonade in the shade, money in your pocket 'cause you just got paid, baby. Oh.